of the family, it's different.
Yeah, it is.
Because the matriarch, that's the glue. That's the one that I don't care what's going on in your family.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a bunch of bullshit going on. That's the one who comes in and says, okay, that's enough.
Right. Yep.
And and guess what? It becomes enough. Everybody goes, they scatter like roaches.
Yeah.
They do. And so, you know, I know I'm not the only one who has lost someone who is close. You know, and then I'm like, oh man, then I also, you know, I lost my uncle as well. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, me too.
my uncle was like my father figure.
Yeah.
My uncle was the one that kept me on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
And so then you think, I'm like, oh man, holidays are coming up. I'm like, man, usually I go kick it with my grandmother.
Right.
Right then, my uncle would always call me, Steve-O, hey, I know you went and got some turkey from Honey Baked Ham. Hey, when you get a chance, hey, fix a plate, man, and bring it over to me.
Yeah.
This is just what I've grown accustomed to. You know, and especially, well, you know, and my grandmother, because, you know, when she got, you know, as she got older, you know, she didn't want to go nowhere. You know, I don't want to, you know, hey, grandma, come get you, bring you over, have Thanksgiving dinner. No, you know, my knees hurting, you know, because she had rheumatoid arthritis really, really, really bad.
Gotcha.
So what I would do is I would always make sure that I spent time, you know, with my grandmother, grandfather, you know, my uncle. You know, I just made sure that I did that, you know, especially, you know, you think about it, man. You know, we don't have, you know, we you know, I don't know what the number is, but I think on the average, what are we seeing, about 72 to 75 summers? That's it.
Yeah, right.
So 72 to 75 summers, you know, winters, spring, and fall. You got to enjoy it.
Yeah,
you have to enjoy it. You got to spend time with those loved ones. You must. It's mandatory.
Yeah, it really is.
It's mandatory. So again, you know, you have to, you know, take some time to reach out to someone that you know, who you know for a fact their family's in another state and it's just them. A lot of times you'll ask that person, hey, come over, hang out, come over for dinner.
Right.
I don't want you at the house by yourself, because the holidays can create this doom and gloom feel for you if you're already going through something.
Right.
Which is why it's so important to reach out to people who you know they're alone. Reach out to them. Mm-hmm. They're probably gonna tell you no, I'm good. You ain't good. I insist.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be persistent.
Yeah, that's real.
Consistent. And sometimes you literally just have to, you know, you gotta bug somebody. You gotta bug them.
Yeah.
Hey man, I hear what you're saying, but nah, bro. Man, your folks are in New York. Your folks are in Jersey. Your folks are in Chicago or Mississippi. You know, what you doing? You know, what you doing for Thanksgiving? What you doing for Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm chilling. I'm good. No, you're not good. No. And I'm not taking no for an answer.
Yeah.
And you almost have to put it out there like that.
Right. Yep.
And usually when you do that, you know what you wind up getting? All right, man.
Yeah.
And that's the same all right that they wanted to say all right in the beginning.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but you know, I don't want to feel like a burden. You know, oh man, I'm good. No, it's not a burden. Don't block my blessings. Let me do this for you.
Okay, you're right.
You know, let me do this. Let me do this for you and your family. Or it might be a husband and a wife.
Yeah.
A boyfriend and a girlfriend. It might be a child who's here in school. Mm-hmm. And they didn't have the funds to make it back home.
Right.
So they wind up having to stay in the city. You reach out to that child. Reach out to that college student.
Yeah.
And say, hey, look, you know what? I don't know what you're doing for Thanksgiving, but you're at least coming over here to eat. Mm-hmm. Coming over here to eat, you're coming to kick it. 21, you can have a glass of wine.
Yeah. But
we got to get you and make sure that you don't, oh, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. Nah, because they used to have to. You used to have to get out of the dorms. I don't know if they still have to if they make it mandatory.
Yeah.
But let's just say they're not in the dorms. Let's just say you got an apartment, but you don't have that money to fly back to New York and fly back to Atlanta when school starts back up sometime in January. You know, during like let's say Christmas or whatever, you've taken your midterms or whatever you know at that time. I remember midterms, finals. Man, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
But whatever exams you're taking, you know, when those exams are over, when you find out somebody's taking these exams, and when they're done, they're gonna be just at home. You gotta show them love, man. Invite them to the house. Invite them.
Yeah.
And even worst case scenario, even if you don't do that, guess what? Invite them, take them to dinner, treat them to dinner.
Yeah.
Treat them to lunch. Just show some love. It makes a true difference when people show love to one another, especially people who really need it, but they're not going to tell you that they need it.
Right. Yeah.
But it's still up to you to determine and know how to read a person to know they need somebody.
Yeah. And that's what I was thinking, because you know, it's you have to have like that level of discernment.
Yep.
Because it's almost like I guess not exactly the same, but for context, when you talk to somebody in the street, like let's say, I don't know, you might be waiting on your car, you might be going to get something to eat, whatever, but you wind up with a little bit of idle time in between your transaction, and you're just standing in front of the other person. It's like, okay, you just make small talk, and it's like, hey man, how's it going? All too often we're used to the generic, oh yeah, everything's good, man. Yep. But you know, everything isn't always good.
It's the mask.
Yeah,
that we've talked about before.
Exactly.
Right? People, and you know what, man, and what's scary is we learn to wear the mask, and we wear it so well that the mask becomes our new face.
Damn. Yeah.
It does. We wear the mask so well that it just like that movie. It was a movie called A Mask with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Man, that mask hopped on him and it wouldn't move.
Right.
He couldn't take it off.
Yeah.
And it's the same way with us. And like you said, you can be sitting right there in front of someone and, hey man, how you doing? Oh, everything is good. Right? Then you might come to find out later on, let's just say somebody that knows that person.
Right.
And like you said, let's say you're getting your car serviced.
Okay.
And then they drive off. And let's say the person that was fixing on their car at the dealership is someone that really knows them.
Yeah.
And then you're next. And they may say, hey man, I saw you talking to Jay, bruh. You know, his dad just passed. See, and then you find out,
right? Oh
yeah, he told me everything was good. But it can't be good. And we have to stop using, your term, as you said, we can't stop giving that generic answer of everything is good. I'm good. How you doing today? Oh, I'm good. If you're not good, and I'm not saying just go and run and tell every stranger your problem that you're having. I'm not saying that. But I am saying people that know you, people that you know you can talk to, if they ask you how you're doing, if you're not good, you know what you need to say? Bruh, I ain't good today, bruh.
Right.
Oh man, what's going on? You know, A, B, C, D, whatever. Well shit, bro, let's talk about it, bro. What's happening? You know, let's get it off your chest, dog.
Right.
That's how we should be talking to one another.
Yeah.
Versus, again, and sometimes the world is moving so fast, we're so busy. How you doing? Good. How you doing? Good, 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 good. All you do is get goods, right?
Yep.
And most of the time, if you took a population of 100 people and you asked them, hey, how you doing today? 85% are going to say good.
Yeah.
Where only 10% are good. That's scary.
Yeah. Woo.
Now, just for the sake, I had to make that number up. I don't know if it's 10%. But I did use that number to make my point here.
Right.
There are a lot of people who say, I'm good, and they're not good. Old, young,
Yeah.
men, women, children, teenagers, black, white. It doesn't matter. There are a lot of people who are suffering in silence.
Yes.
And you have to be that person that knows how to turn the radio up just enough to get them to talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
You have to. And you know, when you think about people who are suffering in silence, man, you think about it. When the world is busy, when you're at work, all this noise is going on, you're so distracted you don't worry about what worries you.
Yeah.
The moment things quiet down, the moment that things get silent, now the mind takes over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It does.
And that's when the mind reminds you, hell, you so happy for, bro? Man, you know we dealing with this, and this. Then you sit and you're like, damn. Yeah, you're right. Then you go, you think about it. You fall back into this, where there's minor or major, but this phase, this minor phase of depression.
Yeah.
Depression doesn't discriminate.
For
It
real,
doesn't.
man.
Depression doesn't care who he or she attacks. It just needs a victim.
Right.
And if you allow yourself to fall back, because depression, people who fall in depression and who are depressed,